Everyone, we are back with another mod. This is Ascend by SaleemZir. It is a short single level. I tried playing it last night for the first time, and I was like, I've been doing all these mods, I've been doing blind playthroughs. Those are kind of fun videos. I'll just do a blind playthrough of this on Nightmare, and no, not at all. I got my butt kicked immediately and repeatedly in not the first part of it, but the first big encounter room, which we will see shortly. And I've beaten it a few times since then on Nightmare. I started on Hurt Me Plenty and kind of worked my way through that. It hurt me plenty, then the next difficulty, and then Nightmare a couple, 2 or 3 times since then. Oh wait, I need energy shield. So yeah, hopefully I can beat it again this time. I might need to Frankenstein the footage together. I am not entirely confident in my ability to commentate and play this map, but we'll see. But if there's any editing, Frankensteining, splicing footage together, it should be relatively obvious, and I'll also kind of point it out, give you a summary at the end of how many times I actually die. Yeah, I like how this first room has a nice Doom 2016 Mars aesthetic to it, along with a good choice of the Mars core background music for this level. This hallway is pretty fun. It's a good master level style close quarters encounter. Let's get some armor off this guy. Cool. Now one thing I don't like, and this is a bit nitpicky, is I don't like this ventilation shaft here. It's a bit tricky to bounce up it and hit great. Alright. And this part is rough. We will see. There's a prowler that gets stuck up here pretty frequently. I'm not quite sure why. But more than one time I've played this room and there's been just the one random prowler that gets stuck there. Alright, come on. Okay, so I did somehow survive. It was a little bit rough going there in the middle when I ran out of bullets. My energy shield, but I made it. Just looking for some resources before I move along. Okay, and this might be nitpicky, but I'm going to show you the thing that I like the very least about this mod, which is this jump right here. Well, actually, it starts to show it, but that jump right there is a little harder than it needs to be. It was pretty tricky the first time I did it. Oh, and I'm still having trouble with it. The ledge up there just needs to be just slightly lower. But that's my personal opinion. But yeah, that's the one thing that I like the least about the entire mod, which says a lot if it's something that small. That also, this is nitpicky, but blue lights on a door usually indicate somewhere you've already been, not somewhere you need to go. Green lights, on the other hand, indicate somewhere you need to go. So these doors are technically backwards, which that's very nitpicky. It doesn't actually matter. Maybe it's intentional, maybe Zir did it by accident and was like, ah, screw it, you know, I'm done with this mod, which I fully support that decision. And we got some... Oh yeah, this part out here is cool. Oh, actually, let me get equipped properly. Yes, okay.
Think of how blessed you are to bear witness to the end of days.
Yeah, I love that because I don't remember her saying that anywhere in the game. Either I missed it, or it's something from the game files. And so you have this weird thing. You have this weird thing you've never heard before, along with this very like creepy, unusual atmosphere, and it's unsettling in a good way. Okay, and this encounter right here is good too. Staggered, but I didn't get him in time. Or staggered, faltered. I don't know. The thing where you glory killed him. Oh, okay, we got one more behind us. Yeah, I like how that encounter is structured a lot. It's a tough kind of bullshit encounter, but it's structured very well, and it's very fair bullshit. And I like the way that the shield guys continuously spawning in taxes and forces you to think efficiently about how you use your plasma so that you can still deal with the Baron and the Spirit. But yeah, I wanted to say that before I moved on to the platforming section, because this platforming here is actually my favorite thing about the mod. Not the platforming itself, but the atmosphere of it. Well, the platforming itself is pretty good. Just look at this. It's very just like weird and creepy, kind of otherworldly. Reminds me very much of original Doom in the way that it somehow does a good job of looking not unreal in the way that Doom did. And especially this snow right here. I'm sure this is just an ice texture, but it looks almost pixelated and, again, almost not real. And just sort of conveys a weirdness, otherworldliness, creepiness that you get in original Doom that I did not think was possible in 3 dimensions. So I was very excited to see that. And yeah, this part kind of continues it. It's just something that's a bit beyond what you would imagine reality to be. So it's good. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of the map. I did want to say I really enjoyed this one. It was a bit of an acquired taste. When I first got in that room and I got murdered 3 times in a row, I was like, this is BS. This is stupid. Like, there's just a bunch of demons in here and they're just murdering me. But once I got used to it, I practiced it a few times. I enjoyed it a lot more. But yeah, that first room, or the big room with all the demons in it. One thing I did notice is that there seems to be a lot more heavy demons versus fodder demons than there are usually in encounters. So one of my pieces of advice would be to try to chainsaw fodder demons as much as possible. That will help you survive that room. But anyway, yeah, so that was Ascension by SaleemZir, and I will continue to play more mods and post videos. If you have suggestions for any mods or mods that you would like me to review, please let me know, and I'll be happy to do that. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.